Good evening, everybody. QC2P here. Welcome to my channel. Hope everybody is good on this Monday. And welcome to another Monday Corvette Races. And welcome to August. This summer is flying by. Insane. Alright, so tonight we are racing... we are racing at Lago Maggiore East. We will do the two versions of the tracks. So we will do the proper way, and we're going to do the reverse direction as well. It's a shortened version of the Lago Maggiore big track that everybody knows. And folks, you're gonna have to bear with me tonight because I did a major boo-boo on my tablet. I completely I completely deleted my profile for my Stream Deck by accident on my tablet, which means I'm back to my old and small 15-button Stream Deck instead of having my 48-button Stream Deck, which totally sucks. Obviously, which totally sucks, obviously, because I haven't used it I haven't used my old Stream Deck in the longest time, and I don't have half of the stuff that I've installed on it. Not installed, but programmed on it. So luckily, I don't need any. I don't need any special things tonight from the Stream Deck, as opposed to Fridays and other nights. But yeah, Camel, I tried to do that, but it's not that. I think there's a glitch with the app for Stream Deck. So I turned it on as usual, and for some reason it wasn't recognizing my computer, which might be linked to the fact that I installed my new processor and my new power supply on my computer today, which was one heck of a headache. Like, I know my way around changing components on a computer, but this was a hell of a headache because I was using the wrong model number for my motherboard when I was trying to do updates, and there's just a letter. So there's two versions of the motherboard that I have, one for smaller towers, one for smaller builds, and then the one that I have, which is the full-size ATX. So anyways, I was trying to get the small size BIOS update for my full-size motherboard, which wasn't working, and it took me about an hour and a half to figure it out. But anyways, so all that being said, I do have a brand new power supply on my computer, which is great because my old one was rattling. It rattled from day one, and I never had the courage to just send it back to the store and have them send me another one. So I endured having a rattling power supply for 6 years. I built this computer. The computer I have, I built during COVID. Ooh. Sorry, folks. Yeah, so I built that computer during COVID. And so basically, yeah, I've been having a rattling power supply for 6 years. Very new. Good evening. So it's nice to have a silent computer right now. That being said, I will have to... Oh, gee. I will have to reopen my tower because some of my fans are not working. So I probably plugged in the fan, or maybe I forgot to plug it in. But it's the intake fan, which is not that bad, so my outtake fans are working right now, and I'm not doing anything very straining on my computer right now since I'm just streaming, so shouldn't be too bad on my computer. I do have 3 exhaust fans working, and the fan for my CPU is working as well, so I have those working. So the next step is to buy a new graphics card. Slow Aim King, good evening. Hope you're good. Nice to see you, King. It's been a while. So I am shopping around for graphic cards. I know what I want to buy. And yeah, Paranuf, it's the C3 convertible, not the C3 Stingray. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm great, Slow Aim King. Thanks for asking. Hope you're well as well. Hammer, good evening. So yeah, I do know which graphics card I want to buy for my system. I'm just waiting for my YouTube payment from August to come in. So that's going to be in 3 weeks, basically. And that'll be that. And that being said, I might still do the iRacing thing. I might give it a quick try offline, not offline, but off stream, just to see if my current graphics card is going to sustain it. Google AI, aka Gemini, seems to think that it will, but it might not be the best experience. So anyways, I want to make sure that it's going to be an enjoyable experience both for you and for me, and try to avoid computer issues as much as possible while doing the iRacing thing. So I knew if it was on sale for like the whole week last week. You have to follow up my my Corvette Race Discord channel so you can see which cars you need to buy. But basically, you need to buy all the cars. So any Corvette you see in the game, you need to go and buy all of them. Thanks for your like, Slow Aim King. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're doing Corvette races every Monday, so we're gonna rotate between the different models. So you need to go out and buy every single Corvette in the game. So this is the 69 convertible, which is very, very close to the 69 Stingray that we used 2 weeks ago. It has a different engine, and by default, because it has a different engine, it has less horsepower. So this one I think has 298, whereas the Stingray I think had like 358 or something like that. So yeah, this one is a little bit easier to maneuver than the Stingray was 2 weeks ago. but just as fun to drive regardless. So, and this is open lobby, folks, so if you have the 69 convertible, just join us for the races. The more the merrier, obviously. There's 3 of us in the lobby right now. Obviously, we'd like to have a lot more than that. As you can see, LG is a pretty quick driver. Regardless of what we're using to race, LG is always a quick driver. 5 likes already. Thank you so much, everybody. We are at 647. We're 3 subs away from 650. So if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and you'll be on the way to great community racing, which is what I do here on my channel. Community racing is what we're all about. So, right. Do we have more than 3? No, we have 3 people right now. Folks, come on, join in with us. Join in and have great races with us. Gran Turismo is not all about racing cars and racing Group 3s and Group 4s all the time. You have to jump in and use those road cars. So getting to drive those Corvettes is pretty cool, folks. Ooh, sorry. Oh, so yeah, so we do have 298 HP with 3,400 pounds. Aside from that, I hope everybody's weekend was great. I had a couple more registrations for the 24-hour event. As you can see, let me switch here. So the countdown to the 24 hours of sim racing for blood cancers, 53 days, 56 minutes, and 12 seconds. So it's going to be a great event once again. 16 races with a 90-minute window for each race. So there's a bit of a practice session, then we have a 10-minute quali and a 100-mile race, which lasts about anywhere between 52 and 60 minutes usually. So it's 16 races with Group 3 cars. And you can jump in and do as many races as you want. You can do 1, 2, 4. You can do 6 races, 8 races, 7, 4, 3. You can do any amount of race. You can register for any of the races. Yeah, so there's 16 of them. So you can do all the races if you want to. Aside from me, there's 3 other people that have registered to do the whole 24 hours alongside me. So that is really, really awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, so that's what's going on. Tomorrow, I will try. At this point, I don't think I'll be able to get the iRacing stuff ready. So tomorrow we will more than likely do Group 4 open lobby tomorrow. Just like we did last week, so we'll do that. I can also do some Assetto Corsa racing if you guys want to see me start my career. I started racing a little bit of that off stream as well. I'm about 21% in my career. Haven't done any online racing yet because I don't think my ratings allow it yet. But yeah, it's definitely a different a different thing. I signed up with Aston Martin for my first rookie season in the game, so yeah, didn't get any good results, but I was there's a setup component to Assetto Corsa that I'm not used to at all. Setting up cars to help for speed and all that, so I'm not used to that stuff, so I'm just trying to use the basic setups that are available in the game. So by the end I was getting a little bit better, but I did finish at the far end of the grid by the end of the races. First race I think I finished 15th, and the second one I finished 12th at the Zolder track. So right, well, I wish we had more people for these Corvette races, folks. It's unfortunate that a big majority of people only look to Group 3 and Group 2, Group 3 and Group 4 races, because doing road cars in this game is a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm trying different things, and it's hard to get a full grid to do these different things. So yeah. So if anybody in the chat, in the YouTube chat, wants to join, the lobby code is there, but I'm wondering if I don't remember if the lobby is public or not. Yeah, that could be a reason why Camel, but I don't think it's that bad of a reason. I mean, it's 45-minute races. It's nothing too long. I mean, I could make the races a half hour instead, but yeah, I mean, if the, how am I saying? How do I want to say this? Like, I offer shorter races with Group 3 and Group 4 cars. Like, I know people like sprint races and stuff, but I wouldn't start doing unless we do. So here's the thing. I want to we had a road car league and was hard keeping participation up. Yeah. Here's my thought on it. I don't want to do rinse and repeat too much. And the reason why I say that is if I do open lobby with this and I go with, I don't know, like, let's say I do 10 lap races. I'm basically doing the same thing that I'm doing on Fridays with the open lobby for Group 3, and then the same thing I'm doing for Group 4 on Tuesdays. It's it might be fun for you folks because you can join in and jump in when you want. But for me, eventually, like as much as I'm doing this for the community, I still want to be able to have fun as well. You know what I mean? So if I just do rinse and repeat, try sports soft tires and only add rain and night when possible. Yeah, it's an option. I don't know, to be honest. It's a funny thing. I think it's kind of like the demolition derby on Fridays. It took a while to pick up, but the last 2 weeks we've had a lot of people. We've had like full lobbies. We had like on Friday, this past Friday, we had 14, 15, and 16 drivers. Yeah, sports softs. We're just trying to put just minimal strategy in there. Like, I don't want to make it too complicated. If people know that there's rain, there's a lot of people that don't like driving in the rain. Same thing for night races. They just want simple, like afternoons, dry, and whatever. Listen, I'm trying things. I'm taking recommendations. Like, I know the Friday open lobby with group 3 works really well. The Tuesday open lobby with group 4 works really well as well. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to do rinse and repeat and always do the same thing. So that's why I'm trying these races. When we do get people, it's really cool because it works really well. Like, these races are a lot of fun, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to stop myself from doing different things because not because people don't show up, but people have to try different things too. Like, there's millions of drivers, there's millions of people that play this game. Thanks, Campbell, appreciate it. I am a hard-headed I am a hard-headed idiot, and I am committed to doing this, and it's for you folks. So if you guys have suggestions on different things that we can do instead of doing Corvette races, or like, I did it because of recommendation. I started doing this because of a suggestion from another viewer. I don't remember who exactly it is. It might have been LG, I'm not sure. But yeah, exactly, Camel. That's exactly, like, you're hitting the nail right on the head. It's exactly why I do this kind of stuff, because people only use exactly 5 to 10 cars in the game, and like even on Fridays when I do the group 3 races, I see people in there that do the whole evening with me, and they're in the same car for the whole evening. They don't even change cars. Like, I would normally change car pretty much every track, but I only use the same 3 cars because, well, as you all know, I have my supporters names on the cars that I race, and oh wow, 5 profiles, 4 have all the cars. Yeah, that's intense. That is intense. So but yeah, it's and it's all right. It's just at one point you're wondering, and that's what it was. The same thing when I was doing the Tuesday tires and triggers. Exactly the same thing. I was trying to get different cars to be used in the game, do something different, and we'd end up the same here with like 4, 5, 6 people. Like it's tough trying to organize something and do something different. So it's yeah. Yeah, and it's a little bit disappointing because I do put in a lot of time in this. Like practicing and going around and coming up with tire and fuel settings for these races and picking up the tracks and then going around and doing laps and all that stuff. It takes time. It's not just oh, I'm gonna do this track and pick up this number of laps and you know, that's not what it is at all, you know. It's a lot of time. Like I'd say I spend double the amount of time doing this than the races actually last. So picking up the car and then wrong car, LG, and that's an ugly car. Ugly. But yeah, that's what it is, folks. The other thing is, I always wonder if the time that I start, I've delayed starting my I've delayed the starting time for my races to try and also get more people involved, especially for people that are west of me, because I'm in Atlantic Canada, so it's kind of hard to get more people involved compared to as if I was Eastern time. Because we could start 8 Eastern, but that would be like way too late for me because it's 9, and then by the time we're done, it would be like 10:30, close to 11, and I have to wake up early in the morning to go to work, so. Yeah, no worries, Paranew. I do get that, Camel, as well. Summer is hard. It's vacation time and stuff like that. So, I'm hoping that once September comes after Labor Day, not that I'm in a rush to get after Labor Day, and I'm looking at my calendar for August, which is what I'm looking at right now. Like, I'm turning my head because I can look at my calendar on the wall. My weekends are full. Like, this weekend is gonna be I have Saturday free this coming weekend, but after that, both days every weekend are busy until the end of the month. So I am a busy guy, and yeah, and the next community race, I forgot to do that. I have to do the poster for that, but my next community race is August 15th, folks. Group 3 vets against Group 3 Corvettes. So I do have to do my poster for that before I forget. All right, so we'll go for on track. Let's see if we have a few more that are gonna join after this race. Yeah, I wish more people we're interested by the road cars in the game instead of just the race cars. What's going on, Hammer? Did you miss the start of the race or the quali, or? Hammer, if you still want to join, I can add you to the back of the grid to start this race. We're just going to do the quali with the 4 cars, and I can add you to the back of to the rear of the grid if you want to. That is not a problem. 11 people watching, thank you so much. Yeah, just come in the lobby, Hammer, and I'll just redo the grid manually once we're finished with the quali. Not a problem, my friend. It's hard being different. It's hard trying to do different stuff and get people interested in it as well, so it's all right. Like I said, I'm not looking to make a living out of this yet. I'm just doing stuff for the community. I'm just offering different stuff to the community, different types of racing, different types of events. And like my 24-hour event is kind of thing I always wanted to do when I actually started my channel and started streaming, when I was looking at other streamers and seeing what they do and all that. I figured if I'm not going to make a living out of it, I can try and make good things come out of it, so. Doing 24 hours and streaming for 24 hours and then donating a good amount of money for a good cause definitely falls within the parameters of what I like to do on my channel, so. I highly doubt I will ever have big viewer counts. Or subscriber counts, I should say. Yeah, I'm getting closer to 1,000, which to me pretty crazy. Ooh. Good chance of having pole position here. Holy moly. That lap just came out of nowhere. Holy crap. So QC Camel LG Portal. 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 QC Portal LG Camel. QC Portal. QC Portal. Oh crap. QC Portal LG Camel. 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 QPEC. 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 Oh, there's one more. QPEC. QPEC. All right, just need Gary. QPEC. QPEC. Oh, welcome back, 9 volt. All right. All right, folks. 16 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. If anybody's interested, you can join in, and I will add you at the back of the pack. If you want to race with us, make sure you bring the 69 convertible C3 with sport softs and sport medium tires. And as soon as Gary will be back, we will be able to start. Ah, 12-hour shifts, man. That's a long time. I remember I used to do that. The first year I worked as a permanent employee when I was working at the casino back in my younger days. I used to do 11-hour shifts, 11-hour graveyard shifts from 8 at night until 7 in the morning. That was absolutely brutal. I don't know how I was able to do that for a whole year. That was absolutely brutal. Okay, we're just waiting for Gary to come back. As soon as Gary is back, we'll be able to launch this first of 2 races. 19 people watching. Thank you, folks. We're almost ready to go, but if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm starting to think that I should start these races at 7:30 Eastern instead of 7 Eastern. So we're going to do the normal way of this track first. Oh no! Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, I pressed the button once and it pressed the button twice for some reason. Hey Chip, how's it going? Oh my god. What a fail tonight, folks. Jesus. Sorry about that, folks. That is not supposed to happen. Hilarious. Alright, everybody check in. And what did LG say? LG said camel behind me, portal behind him. Oh. Oh, did I mess up the order? Alright, portal, tick in green. Alright. So, no, that's not what I want to do. I'm so scared of messing up around. Okay, so camel behind me. LG and portal. QC camel, LG portal. Okay. Alrighty. Now we can go. $23 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Hopefully, with even a smaller grid, we can give you a bit of a a bit of a good show. We have 13 likes right now. Thank you, everybody. No, Chip, you have to use the C3. The C2, keep it, because we're going to use it some other time when it becomes available in the Bagel. Yes, it has been a minute, my friend. How are you doing? Chip, the C2 will use another week. When it comes back in the Legends, I'll put out a message so that people can go and get the car in the used car dealership, not the used car, in the Legends dealership, and then we'll plan a race with that one. Same for the C1. Hey Mike, how's it going? Oh. I survived that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good evening, Mike. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that if I do this at 8:30, 7:30 Eastern, I might be able to get more people. Turn. Drag race. LG already in and changing tires already. Struggling down that hairpin corner. Still have camel right on my butt. Right. Portal and this is why it's tough to organize these things, folks. I can't please everybody, but I'm trying to please as many people as possible. I'm just trying to do different things and cater to the community and try to do things that are going to be different but fun. Like, these cars are really fun to drive. If you've never driven any of these cars, it's a shame, folks. This game is not all about racing cars. There's a lot of great road cars in this game, including these. LG has gotten rid of his mediums. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the end of the race on his softs. That is a full tank of fuel for 26 laps. No comment. Good evening. I'm not looking at what I'm doing. That's funny. And this is what happens, folks, when you're reading the chat, when you're a streamer, instead of looking at where you're going. Well, Portal, as much as you're frustrated, you know that's not my fault, right? When you come in my lobby, proper etiquette is expected. But if people don't respect it, then there's not much I can do. The other driver left, so that should have been enough for you to continue the race. And I'm not here to overlook a daycare. I consider everybody that comes in here and does races with me on any of the days that I'm on, which is Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays. I consider everybody to be adults that are able to figure things out. But I mean, that's like, you're making it sound like you're frustrated about the whole situation. I understand that, but there's not much I can do, and there's nothing I can do if you leave and you just come and complain about it. Like, okay, like I can take the guy's name down for the next time, but aside from that, there's not much else I can do. But you're just, in the end, you're just shorting yourself of a race that you could have had fun in and tried to catch up, you know? Like, nothing's ever over in these races, as far as I know. Like, oh, like I said, I'm not here to. I'm here to offer good, proper racing to the community, but don't let yourself be. Don't let yourself, don't cut yourself short of proper racing just because of someone, you know? It's, yeah. All the races cannot be the Demolition Derby races where you can just punt everybody and have no consequences, you know? I don't know, folks. It's if you have ideas in the chat, if you have anything to suggest or comment, I'd love to hear your opinions, because like I said, if this is only going to be a thing of Group 3 and Group 4 races, like most of the other streamers, then I'm not interested in that. I do it to give a chance to my streamers, to not my streamers, to my viewers, to be able to do those races, but I personally would prefer being able to offer you folks something different than what other streamers already do. When you say Portal, you say you had to leave. You didn't have to leave. You decided to leave. That's different. That's totally different. You didn't have to leave after the accident. There's 29 laps in the race, and you decided to leave after half a lap. That's on you. You decided on that. You didn't have to. Yeah. Yeah, 9 volt, exactly. Never give up. Listen, there's one thing I learned racing in this game. If I was doing every single race, like, you guys have to understand, this is a game, right? We're here to have fun. We're doing this to have fun, right? Give me a sec, I'll explain that, Chip. At the end of the day, when we're doing these races, or when I come in online 3 days a week, 3 nights a week, or whatever, and I log on to my game, and I get into cars, and I start doing laps, the whole principle of this is to have fun, right? That's my intent. Yeah, it's fun to win. Obviously, you want to do well, and you want to win, and you want to be able to show that you can win a race every once in a while. But you know what? Like, I hope you folks are never expecting to see me win, just like Rory or Kizzy or Sparks or Hoggy push themselves and try to win every single race that they're in, and that they're disappointed when they don't, and they apologize to you're never going to see that from me. You're never going to see that from me. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing daily races. Because I feel like doing daily races, there's an additional pressure to perform that I did not want to have. I did not want to have the pressure of having to show up and having to push myself to get a quality time that's going to put me in the top 5 so that I have a tiny chance in hell of getting a podium, or, you know. That is not what I want from this. Like, this is not, like, this is meant to be fun. This is my downtime. Like, if I don't want it to feel like work, you know, it's not meant to be like to feel like work. It's meant to be entertaining, you know. So if you folks, or if any of you folks are expecting a guy that's gonna come in 3 days a week and do hours upon hours of grinding to be able to get a podium every single race, you are totally in the wrong place, because first of all, that is not what I'm trying to do. My goal on my channel is to offer viewers something to get away from the dailies. The premise of the Friday open lobby, I take the Friday open lobby for example because it's the one that works the best. I do those lobbies to allow people to get away from the madness of the dailies, and to allow people to come and join races where it's going to be fun racing, where they see the same people week after week and they know that the racing is going to be clean. And, you know, I don't care if I finish 1st or 7th or 16th when I do Fridays. Heck, you guys saw how bad I was doing on Friday. I was utterly tired on Friday. I had a headache and I was not doing well. But I still had fun because I'm here to have fun. That's what I'm doing it for. And I'm doing this for you folks. Like, I only do it, I only started doing streaming because I was already racing hours upon hours every week like I'm doing now, and I was like, well, might as well put a camera in my face and see if I can have people that chat and interact with. And then over time, it turned into a channel where I'm offering viewers a place to come and race and not be stressed about performing, you know? If I have the opportunity to fix the lobby any way I want. I can fix the grid any order that I want before every race on Fridays. I could just put myself in first place and see where it takes me. But you guys would see right through that, because you'd be like, oh, he's just doing lobbies to give himself a chance to win or something. I don't care. And you've seen most of the lobbies that I do, I start myself at the back, unless there's a quali. But on Fridays, Tuesdays we do a quali for the group 4s, but for the group 3s on Fridays, I don't care. I could start last every time, and usually I do, because I want to see and I want to observe people who are potentially not racing to the etiquette level that we're expecting. So I could not care less if I win races or not, and that should be your mental state as well when you're coming in my lobby any day, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. But don't quit a race. Don't quit a race. It just looks bad on you if you do. Like, and I'm not saying that I never did it. I've done it before. I've quit races, but then in the end, what do I gain from it? I don't gain anything, you know? Like, you guys have seen me, the viewers that are here tonight that are watching me, that have been following me since I started last year. You guys were there through the ups and downs when I was doing dailies and how I grinded when I was doing my E to A challenge, and I stopped doing it because I wasn't having fun with it anymore. That's the only reason why I stopped doing it. Because I felt that if I wasn't performing, then you guys were not gonna enjoy it, and then I was pushing myself too hard, and I was getting frustrated because I wasn't getting good results, and I was getting frustrated at other drivers punting me and ruining my race, and then all I wanted to do was just retaliate. But then I didn't want to do that because it, you know, like it gets stressful at one point, and I didn't want that. I did not want that. But that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with my lobbies, because I'm just doing it for you folks. And I'm doing it because I want to do something fun. Yeah, I'm biased with the Corvette lobbies on Mondays because I have a Corvette in real life. But that doesn't mean that it's still not fun for you guys, you know? Sorry, there's a lot of stuff to read in the chat. I've been battling away for a while now. But yeah, it's you know, like it's nice to have a channel and all that, and I do it for fun, and I always said that I do it for fun, but even if it's fun stuff that I do, like it still takes time and preparation. Like, I don't just jump in. Yeah, there's days where I'm a little bit last minute, or I start late, but I always try to start at the same time that I promise all the time. To be able to give you folks something to expect when it comes to the streams, you know? Yeah, 9 volt I did. I'm just waiting for my graphics card. I have the RAM in, which I got from Jeff Dunham as a donation, which I appreciate very much. So that's been in my computer for a couple of weeks now. I installed my new processor today. I installed the new power supply today. So all I need now is just the graphics card, which I should be able to get before the end of the month. So yeah, expect some iRacing content very, very soon. And again, like, iRacing is just something to try and entertain you guys, to try and do something different on the channel, because I really don't see myself doing changing my GT7 career into an iRacing career. I really don't think that that's gonna happen. It's just on a trial basis. But I had been thinking about updating my, upgrading my computer for a while now, so yeah, so getting money from donations and stuff was just the thing that pushed me to do it. And then 9 volt gave me the voucher to try iRacing for free for 3 months, so I thought that was great timing overall. All right, hey Zex, how's it going? Yeah, Zex, there will be some iRacing coming soon, my friend. All right, let's go back up to go back up in the channel a little bit. Chip, 29 laps. So the reason why I do 29 laps for this race is just because I count the race. I count the time to be about 45 minutes per race plus a 5-minute quali. So basically what I do is when I do practice, I do laps and I count the average time that it takes me to do a lap. And then, yeah, depending on how much time it takes me to do a lap, I divide 45 minutes by whatever average time for a lap it takes me. So that's how I come up with the number of laps. But on average, I would say it's going to come anywhere between, let's say 20 to 20, yeah. It's going to come on average around like 20, 27, 28 laps maybe, depending on the track. Sorry, I don't normally do this, but I just want to go back in the chat and make sure I don't. Yeah, Chip, getting punted and stuff like that is not fun, and I do have a story about that, which I think I've told that story before. So before I started doing, no, I think I had started streaming. So there's nights when, like, whenever I had a chance to do some racing, but I didn't want to, it was outside of the days that I was streaming, I would just go in and do lobbies and find lobbies that were like full and whatnot, and I'd join lobbies to fill up the lobby and, you know, just to do some racing and not have like any kind of pressure or whatever. So there's one night, I swear to God, it was, I just had to laugh about it, and I wanted to do a stream like that at one point where I immerse myself in unknown people's lobbies just to try it out. So one night I sit in my rig, and I'm not kidding when I'm telling you guys this story. I sit in my rig, I go in the lobbies. First lobby I joined, there's 14 people in the lobby, so I join in, I make it 50. We start the race. First corner, I started, the lobby host had the lobby set so that he would set the grid manually, which is fine. I have no problem with that. So he started me at the back. So I started 15. And first corner, I don't remember which track it was. I don't remember the tracks for these races, but anyways, like, it happened like 3 times it was the same. So first race we do after I joined the lobby, there's carnage at turn 1, like there is at many tracks. And out of the carnage, I go from P15 to like P8 or something. Fine. We get to the second corner, this guy punts me, so I lose a few positions. I drop down to like 10 or 11th, I think. So I rejoin, and then turn 3, I get punted again. And then after that second punt, the host kicked me right in the middle of the race. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get kicked out for doing nothing, basically. 804, how's it going, buddy? So I get kicked out for for doing nothing but being punted. I'm like, okay. So then I go back to the lobby list, join another lobby with like 13, 14 people. Same friggin' thing happens. So I started, I don't know where I started, like mid-pack or something. Turn 1, I get punted off track. The host kicks me out like 10 seconds after that happens. I'm like, what in the world is going on? And then I joined a third lobby, and the same thing happened the third time. Like, I didn't even do anything. I was the one that was the victim, and I got punted out. I just thought that was so friggin' hilarious. But yeah, so it's You just never know what you're gonna get, right? Yeah, no problem, Portal. Hope to see you again soon, my friend. You know I do clean lobbies, so you're always welcome to join us for racing, my friend. Zex, good and lurking at work as always. Obviously, no problem. 9-volt switch to over to iRacing on my racing channel. Been having more fun with the competition over there. Okay, that's interesting, 9-volt. You're gonna have to make sure that you're around when I do my my first iRacing stream, because I might need your help in getting around and stuff, because I have no idea what I'm sending myself into. Maybe they don't like Canadians. Yeah, maybe they... I don't know. It was just a weird... one of those weird nights, like... I was like, why the hell am I being punted? Kicked out? I didn't do anything. I'm the one who's being punted off track. Like, seriously. I haven't done anything wrong. I got ACC on the PS5. I already had it on my PC, but I never really played it. I did try it a couple of times when I had it on the computer. I actually did like 2 hours last night. Yeah, I did about 2 hours last night. 804, the room ID is in the chat here, so you should be able to get it here. Maybe they had some bad routine, yeah, maybe. I like to race, it's just hard to find good lobbies, so look forward to Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah, exactly. Chip, you're more than welcome to join the Corvette races as well. You know, there's no registration. Like, all my lobbies are open lobbies. Like, there's nothing... you know what? Like, the Tuesdays... Like, I have enough people now that race in my lobbies on Tuesdays and Fridays that I know that the lobbies are going to get cleaner, and people know. So when something happens, people are going to apologize, and they're going to, you know, have the proper etiquette. And I've always said I have absolutely no problem. Like, when we started on Friday, excuse me, when we started the lobby on Friday, we had 16 drivers for the first race, and I think of the 16 drivers, I think there was like 7 that were EB drivers. Putin. Yeah, there's no poo in it though. So like I have absolutely no problem welcoming EB drivers. So for those of you who don't know, EB drivers are usually drivers that come in a lobby when they just started going online. So EB drivers is what you start your ratings at when you do daily races. So it's easy to see when it's rookie drivers in lobbies, because they're all going to have EB ratings. And I have no problem with that. Absolutely none whatsoever. But they got to be willing to learn the etiquette as well. So I'm not just going to be a jerk and tell them, oh, you can't drive like that. No, like, I'm going to teach them and tell them, look, what you did is wrong, or if you do this, you can't do that. Like, pushing the pass and leaning on other cars when you're trying to pass in corners and stuff like that. Like, you can't do that, right? So So that's what I want to do. You know, I want to be able to teach people the proper etiquette. Uh, 804, we're doing this track, but in reverse for the next race. Big Willow, I am saving with Laguna Seca when we do the C1 race. So as soon as the C1 comes back in the Legends dealership, the next Corvette race after that will be with the C1, and we're gonna do Laguna Seca and Big Willow with the C1. For tonight, we are keeping this track. We're gonna do same thing but in reverse. Oh. 804, are you on my Discord by any chance? If you're not, you should be. You should join the conversation on Discord, because I usually post all the information for the events, especially for this, for these Corvette races. You don't know what Discord is? Oh my god, you're missing out. Discord is basically just a big chat app where you can join a bunch of people's Discords. So most of the big streamers all have a Discord channel, a Discord server, and they do different channels. It's the equivalent of like a forum back in the day, like if you remember like the old discussion forums online. Kind of like the same principle, but it's in chat app form basically. And that's where we have all the discussions, and there's a few more interesting bits about the channel, some details about the history of the channel, all the information for the upcoming events, including the 24-hour event. 804, if you haven't registered for my 24-hour event, you need to get in on it and register for races that are going to happen during my 24-hour event on September 25 and 26. We are 53 days away, folks. That is what the countdown is at the top of your screen. But yeah, in worst case scenario, I need to post the information on YouTube in the posts as well, because I know some people don't have Discord, but if they follow me on YouTube, then they'd be able to see my posts, which I need to do more often. That's good, 804. 9.5. Good job. You're halfway there, my friend. So that's the thing. Like, I understand people work and all that. They can't. I understand people not being able to commit to 24 hours. I would never ask anybody to commit for 24 hours. But there's races throughout, all through the 24 hours. So each race has a 90-minute window. So if you can do, and everything is really well timed. We started on time last year and we finished right on time last year. Tired of suck. Have you done any of the track experience? 'Cause that's also an easy way of getting a lot of money quick at 804. But yeah, so even if you work, even if you work on that weekend, the races start. First race will start at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on the 25th Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern on the 25th. And the last race starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on the 26th. You wouldn't screw anyone over. Why would you say that? Nobody would get screwed over. Ideally, I would suggest pick one and schedule it. The schedule is available on Discord. That is another one of the reasons why you should go on Discord. But I will try and post the information on YouTube in my posts. I should really do that. Otherwise, you can just hang around when you're free, if you're available, and then just jump in if there's spots available last minute to join in the races. All right, 9-volt, thanks, buddy. Hope you have a good night. All right, 2 laps to go, folks, after this one. Gotta say, we're having quite the conversation tonight. We have 34 people watching. Holy moly. Is this another one of these nights where I'm being view botted tonight? Pointers on this car. I think that the biggest pointer I can give you is to brake in a straight line. Don't brake and turn at the same time because you're gonna spin. That's for sure. Other than that, it's honestly very very stable. I find it's a lot more stable than the Stingray, which for some reason has a very splashy suspension. This one's a little stiffer than the Stingray. It is still splashy, but it's not as splashy as the Stingray. But it's a very fun car to drive. Yeah, don't shut up, 804. We need people to keep the conversation going. You have 32 people watching. Brake balance is off for this, my friend. Since it's a road car and we keep everything as stock as possible, there is no brake balance. The only thing you can do is you can play with traction control and the fuel map. But other than that, there's no brake balance allowed for this. And to be honest, you don't really need to adjust brake balance. If you're thinking of adjusting the brake balance because of the tire wear, it's not really worth it because the tires are sports tires. They last pretty long, have a long life, and they wear out pretty much evenly, I'd say. Congrats to Camel for the win. Oh, right. Traction control, I always drive on TCS1. Always. Alright, folks, we're gonna switch to Lego Maggiore East Reverse. Still 29 laps. Ooh, sorry. Oh, sorry, LG. I was involved in the conversation in the chat. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just running laps and trying not to crash. So, right. Is good. All right, folks, we have 35 people watching. If any of you want to join in on this race, this is the second of 2 races for tonight. You are more than welcome to join us. LG, you coming back? Three on the TC, that's way too much. That's way too much. Well, I hope LG didn't quit. Crap. All right, LG. right, folks. Well, there's 4 of us. If anybody wants to join, we have 35 people watching. 35 and only 4 in the lobby. I wish it was the other way around. 35 in the lobby and 4 watching. My thing is, I'm wondering if I made the lobby private or if I made it public. Oh, yeah, LG, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Definitely keep your dogs out of the neighbor's pool. They don't want, pretty sure they don't want that. All right, folks, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and grab something to drink. And I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, we're back. Well, there's only 4 of us, folks, so. Yeah, 4 drivers is not my expectation for these races. Sorry, folks, I'm a little bit bummed out right now. Yeah. I'm a little bit bummed out. Sorry, guys. It's just not working for me. It's not working for me, and it's not it's obviously not working for you folks either. So yeah, 804, no, that's not the issue. I definitely appreciate the people that show up. I have no problem with that. It just goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I want to see here what it is that I did. Yeah, it was private. Maybe if I would have had it public, it would have worked better. So maybe for the next week, we'll try and make it. Maybe we'll try and make it better. Folks, let's just do this for about an hour. Yeah, I'm kind of sad right now, to be honest. I'm just disappointed in the and I again, like, I don't have expectations. I'm just thinking that stuff would work when, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say, folks. I'm sorry. I'm just yeah, just a bit disappointed here, and it's disappointing for me to plan a night like this to do these races, and you see, like, we're just opening a group 3 lobby and it's gonna take 2 minutes and the lobby's gonna be full, you know. Yeah, 804. Maybe it's just something to rethink the form. Maybe it's just the format that needs to be rethought differently or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do about an hour of this, and I'm gonna call it a night. Plinkett, what do you mean? Tried many ways to join and no go? You tried to join the lobby and it didn't work? That's weird. And if it doesn't work when you're looking up the lobby, normally if you look it up, I always put the room ID here, like I'm gonna do for this one. EKV. Okay, but that's weird. Were you trying to join with the room ID that I give here in the chat? Because the other thing that doesn't work sometimes is when you're looking for lobbies on the left side in all the where you have all the menus, there's one for the region. Then you have to check the one that says all regions, and then it might show. But if it's weird that it's not giving it to you if you're entering the room ID, because it should give it to you. Are you able to join this lobby now? Like we have 14 right now, but... All right. All right, let's go. I'm not waiting. When people are ready to go, we're going. Try to join this one, Plinkett. If it doesn't work, like I said, on the left side when you have the menus, previous one, yeah, all region, and I think you're on my friends. No, Vitamin, we only had 4 people, so I decided to close the lobby and do something else. We only did one race, Vitamin. We started with 6 and we finished with 3. In the second race, we only had 4 on the grid, so I decided to call it quits. Yeah, quite bummed out right now, but it is what it is. Hazel Brooks, good evening. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Appreciate it very, very much. Hope you enjoy your stay with us. It's too bad this isn't Friday, because I'd be in the mood for this demolition derby right now. Yeah, Mike, I guess, but I mean, there's a lot of factors that come into play. I mean, yeah, Monday might be a factor, but you know what, Mike? I opened up a Group 3 lobby, and it took okay, so mind you, my fault there, my bad for making the Corvette lobby a private lobby. Maybe if I make it an open lobby, we'll have more people, so we can try it again next week. But yeah, I was gonna say I open up a Group 3 lobby, and within a minute I have 14 people in the lobby. So I don't believe in the Monday thing, or I think it's partly my fault that I made the Corvette lobby a private lobby instead. If I made it a public lobby, we'd probably see more people. So we'll have to try that next week. We'll have to try it next week with a Corvette that's easily available in the Brand Central. Hey Danny, how's it going? Well, the reason why I was making it private is because I want to have regulars, or at least people that are aware. Like I announced the events on Discord, right? There's about a dozen Discord servers that I announced my streams, so I don't know. We'll try it with an open lobby next week instead of we'll try it with a public lobby next week instead of a private lobby, and we'll see how it goes. The thing about making it a public lobby is because you're gonna have a bunch of people that are gonna come in, even though you mark it in the lobby information that it's 1969 Stingray, not Stingray, or 1969 convertible Corvette stock, blah blah blah. You fight with a bunch of people that are gonna come in and they're gonna have the wrong card, they're gonna have the wrong setting, they're gonna have the wrong this, the wrong that, and that's why I'm making it private and opening it up to people who know what we're doing. Makes it easier. That's also why I choose which Corvette at the very last minute, because that way if they need to buy it, then worst case scenario, if it's right before we start the races, they can just get out of the lobby, go get it, and come back within 2 minutes, you know? I don't know, I feel like I'm talking a whole lot tonight and not... Talking a whole lot, but not saying a whole lot of important things. I just wish the vast majority of my channel's success did not simply rely on Friday night lobbies. Oh yeah, Blanket, definitely. Definitely. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? German Kiwi, good evening. Woken up by big thunderstorm here. Holy moly. 804, your choice, my friend. Yeah. I'm just gonna do 5-lap races tonight. I'm not even gonna bother with. Oh, what is going on? Oh, somebody is glitching the room right now. Who is glitching the room? Oh my god, seriously. I've been through 3 YouTube courses and a channel with 6,000 plus subscribers. Remember, the first year was frustrating at times. Chin up and stick with it. Oh, Mike, it's absolutely nothing to do with the channel. I'm super happy with the way things are going with the channel. That I like. That I have zero expectations on. Oh my god, who is glitching the friggin' lobby? Seriously. Yeah, it's just what I'm trying to do for the lobby. It's not the lobby. What I'm trying to do for the channel. It's not the channel itself. The channel is working really well. Like, honestly, I had like no expectations from the get-go. So Oh my god. Well, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to reboot the lobby. Oh my god. I think my level of patience is like really low tonight. Sorry guys. So sorry. Yeah, my green, what I'm trying to say is it's not like the channel is working well. That's not the issue. It's the stuff that I'm trying to do on track. So it's the lobbies. So like Tuesdays work well with the open lobbies, Fridays work well with the open lobbies on group 3. I'm just trying to do different stuff for like the Mondays so that we can do different things instead of just doing with like what the wide majority of people are doing for most races. And like I said, like GT7 is not it's a racing game, but it's not just about racing race cars, you know. Yeah, a little bit, Kiwi. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's just that. It's just and again, like I think the mistake tonight might have been that the lobby was private. That's one thing. So next week we can try it with a public lobby and see how things are going. It's summer, like people have said, so maybe in the summer, I don't know, I can do just easy stuff and then pick up more intricate stuff, if I can say that, or more particular stuff in the fall. Let's see if that works. So yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different things we can try, right? So yeah, I'm a little bummed out about the Corvette races not getting much traction, Kiwi. That's just what's going on right now. That is what's going on right now, my friend. But no, other than that, folks, I appreciate each and every one of you. We still have 37 people watching. That is, like, to me, that's insane. And that's why my green, when I'm saying that it's not about the channel, like the channel is growing. 37 viewers on a Monday night. That's a lot for me, so that's great. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting the races to work. Danny, you're in. Awesome. Just have to jump in your car and we'll go after that. Oh, sorry, you were already in. There's a few more coming in. And yeah, it's just yeah, Kiwi, I know, but you know, like that's my channel is about getting away of the of the getting away from the dailies. So I understand if people want to do the dailies. I have no problem with that. Yeah, I guess it's just I can't compete with what the game offers. I mean, I can compete, but it's hard to get things going. And maybe in the fall, I'm also planning on trying to get back into MRL if they're going to let me in. So if I do that, maybe Mondays will be open lobby, and Tuesdays will be Corvette Races. Maybe we'll switch that around. Who knows? So you just gotta try things and find what works best for everybody, and make sure that I'm a happy camper, you know? So all right, just waiting on Power Guido here to get in their car, and we'll launch this race. Yeah, I know, Kiwi. That's also the other thing that makes it hard for me to get Europeans on my events. That's why I try to do at least one community race per month on a weekend, so that Europeans can join in as well. And even then, it's not always easy because, like, I'm in the middle of Europe and, like, America where I'm sitting, so it's it's a little bit harder to get a proper or an easy starting time to get as much people as possible. You know? Well, we'll do a few of these races, and then I'll call it a night for tonight. Why are you... LG, I was thinking about that. Your fence could not have been that solid to start with, considering how big your dogs are. What kind of fence is it that they went through to do that much damage? not very good at this track. I'm on medium tires just because I know that the softs would just get destroyed. Oh yes. Give me a penalty. I really need that. I see what you're saying now. I know, Kiwi, that's what I was thinking. I was like, they're not big dogs. Like, what the heck kind of material was used to do that fence? Oh, seriously. Oh. I don't think I was meant to be racing tonight. I know you do, LG. I know you do. I'm just wondering what we need to do to garner more attention. Like I said, maybe it's my fault because I made the lobby. Because I made the lobby private tonight. I don't know. I don't know, folks. Yeah, that's not gonna happen tonight at 8:04. But thanks for the thought, though. 8:04, your choice again. I think that we do have some good good events for the channel. I think it's just the moment of execution. I think summer is not the best time, so we can retry these things. Like for the Tuesday tires and triggers, I have something I want to change. Doing one race instead of 2 races, make it an hour-and-a-half race. All right, 8:04. Thanks, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for your support as always. Appreciate it. All right, Kiwi, have a good night, my friend. Okay, what's the situation here? Let me get into a Corvette here. All right, we're gonna do 2 more races, folks. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do another one after this, and I'm gonna call it for tonight. No, Mike, I did not. Anybody who's watched Rory on his regular streams knows the story where he was working and he was a director in his old job and he decided to quit and people were laughing at him. So good on Kizzy for doing the stream and being able to get Rory to do the interview. Rory's a tough person to get a hold of. Mike, was there, Mike Green, was there anything in the interview that that was mentioned that we didn't already know about? Oh, I don't have it all figured out, Mike. I'm always looking for suggestions, definitely. Nothing personal against Rory or Kizzy or anything like that. Yeah, no, it's just that I actually saw, sorry, I actually saw the thumbnails for the video. I don't know how long the video is, but like I've watched Rory pretty much religiously in the last year for like a whole year non-stop, basically almost 3 times a week whenever he was streaming. So he's told his story more than likely not in details as much as he did with the interview with Kizzy, but he's explained his story on stream a bunch of times. Yeah, not quite sure how to approach responding to that, Mike. I have my reasons why I'm doing it, and like I said, it's not like my reasons right now for doing it are completely different than what Rory's reasons are or were back when he started streaming or when he decided to go in it full time. My plan is not to go in it full time now. I'm just doing it for fun. If it grows to something that I can do full time, then yeah. But yeah, it's I'm in a different place now about, and I shouldn't say anything like that. Like I'm happy for him that he's having success with his channel and all that, but there's a few things that I don't particularly agree with what he does or what he has done in the past, or so that's why I'm kind of hesitant into saying anything, just because, you know, we're still a community and word gets out very easily and very quickly. So yeah, I don't want to say anything negative. I just don't agree with some of the stuff that he's done in the past. That's all I have to say. But good for him if it worked, or if it didn't work, or if he stopped doing that for some reasons. Everything that he does has a reason. He has somebody to oversee what he does, and he has an agent that helps him with the growth of his channel, which is great. I mean, it's awesome to think that you get at a point where your channel is growing at a big enough rate that you need an agent to help you out, which is awesome. But yeah, everybody has their opinion on on everybody basically, and you know, like I've always participated in his events whenever I was able to, and anyways. Oh, I do, Mike. Everybody who has a channel wants subscribers and watch time. Like, that's definitely part of it. I guess it didn't come out the proper way. What I mean to say is, so like a guy like Rory is going to push a lot more because he's going to push a lot more to increase his viewership, because it's his life's work, right? So he doesn't have anything else. So if that doesn't work, well, he doesn't have any income, you know. So that's what he has to work on. Like, to me, it's a pastime. So yeah, I'm happy to be doing it, and I'm always super happy to see the regulars come back. And like every time when I do my streams, like sorry, 3 days a week when I do my streams and I see the regulars come back and new people come in, like it's always fun to meet new people and all that. Like I really enjoy that. The difference between myself and a guy like Rory is like it's not my like my channel right now. It's just it's a pastime, you know. I'm not putting the efforts into growing the channel the same way that Rory does or did, and that's fine, just because I'm not at that point yet, and I may never get there, you know. Any subscriber I get for me is a bonus, because I never ever expected to have that many subscribers to start with. Like, for me to look at my pixel screen, my pixel display, and see 647 there, like, to me that's just insane, especially considering that when I did the 24 hours back in November of last year, I had 150, I think. So but Mike, are you on Mike? Are you on my green? Are you on my Discord at all? Because if you have, hold on, I'm just gonna put that message here. Listen, I do this all for fun, and I'm learning as I go, right? So, like, I'm very 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 amateurish at this stuff, and even just when I activated monetization, like I waited for a while before activating it. Like I could have activated it when I was at 500, obviously, and hold on, I'm just trying to do two things at the same time here. Yeah, there you go, LG. So you want people to learn something from your livery streams? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Mike, I was gonna say if you're on my Discord, if you have like resources and stuff, like I'm willing to learn. Like I'm not saying that I don't want to grow my channel. Um I just don't have the time commitment to be able to put in as much time as I would want to. Like I've been wanting to do shorts and videos for the longest time. Like I want to learn how to do that because I know that's going to drive traffic, it drives views and all that. I just don't have the time. Like if I wanted to do that, basically I'd have to sit at my desk and maybe like take the Monday off and do videos and shorts on Mondays instead of doing lobbies and having people race. And like I don't know if I want to do that. Like Humble Tracker mentioned it once. I built my viewership on live streams only. Like no joke. Like I've done 2 videos that are worthy of being called videos and like 2 shorts, and that's in a year's time of, you know, really streaming regularly. But my green, yeah, if you're on Discord, if you're on my Discord and you have like resources and stuff, I'd definitely be interested in reading stuff that you have to propose and stuff like that. But at the point where I'm at right now, like I don't have the time, and it's not the point of my channel right now. Like I'm not looking to put in all the time needed to like really grow it, because it's not my goal to grow it exponentially, you know? So right now it's just a fun thing to do. All right, folks, this is going to be the last race for the night. Let's try and make it a good one. My whole what am I trying to say here? We were talking about Rory earlier. Like Rory has always said, what you need to do when you're a starting streamer, when you're starting, you need to find a niche for your channel. You need to find what works and work at it and put all your efforts into that. So to me, my niche is not doing daily races and having people watch me struggle and get frustrated because I'm struggling, you know? That's why I'm saying, like, I'm not at the talent level that Rory, Kizzy, Hoggy, and Sparks are, which in return would definitely not bring the viewership. So that's why I'm doing these lobbies, because it attracts people. this is a lot more fun for me than grinding daily races and grinding time trials to get a good starting spot. Like, I have a lot more fun doing races like this one. Because in the end, I know that if somebody punts me and I get taken out of the race, well, there's no implications, you know. I don't have to worry about my A rating, you know. So like, most of what I did for about almost half a year, I'd say, or like for 4 or 5 months, I did an E to A challenge because I wanted to start myself an account that I could play with, because I didn't want to have to work on keeping my A rating to be able to race in Wera, because if I didn't have my A rating, I wouldn't be able to stay in Wera. So that was like really stressful. Yeah, I agree. If people are racing cleanly, then it's good. It's a good place to learn the etiquette of driving and be able to maneuver around people in a clean lobby, you know? Yeah, anybody who does this on controller has a lot of respect, because I would not be able to do this game on controller for sure. That's good, Mike. I'm glad you appreciate the lobbies. Adiz, you're A+, and he beat you on controller? Wow. And again, like the driver rating, yes, it's a good indication of somebody's racecraft, I would say, but there's also room for a lot of interpretation on that. Like, I know a lot I know some drivers that are C drivers, but in reality they should be A or A plus. Just because they don't do dailies, because they don't want to deal with the frustration. Yeah, I'm a low A as well, but officially I would call myself a high B, and a high B instead of a low A. I'm definitely more of a high B than a low A, I would say. I do have my moments, but I'm definitely more of a high B. Thanks, Camel. Thanks for being here, my friend. Appreciate it. All right, let's close this. The last controller update incorporated an automatic counter steer designed for 12-year-old. Oh my god. All right, folks, here we are. This is the end of the stream. Yeah. I'm looking at my Stream Deck right now, and I'm kind of disappointed. I can't believe like everything just trashed out of my tablet, so I have to redo all my commands on my tablet for my Stream Deck, which really sucks. But anyways, I might try and shop for the bigger version of the Stream Deck just so I can try and have it and not have to worry about the tablet. Thanks, Adiz, appreciate it. Okay, so let's go see what's available in the Corvettes right now. Is there anything interesting that we could use next week? All right, so there's not a single Corvette available in the used cars. Thanks, German Kiwi, and hope you have a good night. And Kiwi, don't forget to look up possible races that you can register for my 24-hour event. Oh, folks, the C2 is available. Get the C2, folks. The C2 Corvette is available, my friends, so buy that Corvette right now. C2s and Legends, buy that. We will use that next week. Thanks, LG, appreciate it. I have to look because I don't know if I did anything to mine. I don't know if I did any mods to mine, because if I did, I'm going to have to buy, I don't know, you're going to buy 5? Ooh, the oil on my Corvette is bad. I have to look into that. Chevy C2. Did I do any changes on this? I don't think I did. Yeah, so get one, and thanks, Mike. Have a good night, my friend. I'm gonna buy another one just to make sure. Right, so folks, I'm gonna post a message either tonight or tomorrow for people to go get the C2 in the Legends before it goes out. I'm gonna buy one. 359 HP, folks. Should be a fun one to drive. And yeah, so lesson learned, I will make the lobby public next week. And we'll see how that goes. See what other cars. This one's 10 million. I don't have the credit, so I basically have all the cars here except anything that's over 10 million. Right, so we'll be driving this beauty next week, folks. So go buy that C2 Corvette right now. Do it right now. And yeah, we'll do races with that beautiful car next week. So next stream tomorrow night, folks. Group 4 open lobby. So 10-minute sprint races, and we do have 1 or 2-ish lap quali that goes with that. And yeah, as usual, whoever finishes P3 gets to pick the next track. Ooh. Sorry, folks. And then Friday will be regular open lobby group 3. And I don't have anything, and I will post the information for the community race. I will post the registration form as well for Saturday the 15th. Saturday, August 15th will be Group 3 Vets versus Group 3 Mustangs. It will be at Watkins Glen. And when people register, they will have to put in their preferred choice. So either the Corvette or the Mustang. And it will be first come, first served. So if you want to make sure that you're in either one of your favorites, whether you want the Corvette or the Mustang, you will have to register quickly and make sure you're in the first 4 for the Mustangs and in the first 3 for the Corvette, because I will be in the Corvette. So all right, so I will post that information. Watch the updates on Discord. And that's it for tonight, folks. I will see you all tomorrow evening. Thank you for the races tonight, and hope you have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, and good night.